All right, welcome to our second day of class. So what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be playing around with Schoology and making sure you guys understand it. So first, I'm gonna introduce you guys to Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is a utility that I use a lot in this class while we're virtual. It allows you to watch videos and answer questions in real time as they pop up on the video. Normally after important information has been asked or covered, a question will pop up. So we're gonna go to Schoology and click on the week 1 folder. In the week 1 folder, there's an assignment called Science History with Julian Percy. So we're gonna be covering a little bit more science history in this class than I normally do, just because I think it, with what's going on right now in the world we live in, I think it's important to cover some scientists, and I'm going to focus on scientists that didn't get a lot of credit for these big discoveries they had, and they might be little discoveries that get used a lot, but no one really knows about them. So that's who I'm going to focus on this year. We're going to be doing this probably remotely once a month. So you should be going to Schoology. All right, I'll share my screen. And then click on Intro to Virtual Learning, week 1. And then you're gonna click on the Science History, Julian Percy right here. All right, once you're there, go ahead and throw a thumbs up in the chat. All right, so if you, do you guys all know how to do that? Anyone not know how? Remember, if you have questions, put it in the chat. So for me, what you do is you right click on the chat where you're gonna type, you click, and then emoji should be the first one, and you can throw a thumbs up in there. Like that. Cool, thank you. All right, so right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people there. Thank you. Thank you guys, you're doing a great job this morning. This is perfect participation. You guys are excellent, keep it up. All right, so once we're there, we're gonna click on the video. All right, and what I'll do is I'll watch up to the first question with you guys just to kind of show you how it works. So I can see how you're doing it down here, but here's how it works. All right, so when you click the play button, all right, it's sponsored by YouTube. So these buttons right here are where the questions are gonna pop up. If you can see these.
Born into a school system that didn't provide public education for African Americans past the 8th grade, Percy L. Julian persevered, not only getting his master's degree in chemistry from Harvard, but ultimately going on to patent over 100 various pharmaceutical and chemical discoveries, crucial in improving the lives of countless people.
All right, so when it starts loading like this, there's gonna be a question down below. All right, and it says, what kind of scientist was Percy Julian? So Percy Julian was what kind of scientist? If you know, type it in the chat. Excellent, Tatiana, very good. All right, chemist. He was a chemist, which means he studies chemistry. All right, so then while you're on that page, all right, right there, you click chemist, and then you click next question, and there's a few more. All right, how many discoveries did he have? 3, over 100, 1, or 27? Type it in the chat. Good job, Zoe. Over 100. That'll be the answer there. Okay. So then once you finish the questions, the video will continue. All right? So as long as you pay attention, you guys can go, this can be pretty simple for you. All right? So I'm gonna put, let's see, I'm gonna put 12 minutes on the timer, and in 12 minutes we'll come back and I will show you what to do next. So I'll let you guys do this on your own, so that way you're not playing, we don't get out of sync, because if I play it, it doesn't necessarily play on your screen. So as you go through and do this, all right, make sure you are paying attention and just kind of actually taking in what they're talking about, because it's pretty important. This guy, he had over 100 inventions, and up until recently, I never heard of him either. So I'm gonna put 12 minutes on the clock. All right, and once I come back, we will continue. All right, so go ahead and watch this video. The video is only about 4 minutes long with the questions. All right. When you're done, post it in the chat. And if everyone's done before the 12 minutes are up, we can move on ahead of schedule. So when you're done, go ahead and put it in the chat. All right, guys, thanks for doing that. Very good job so far. You guys did very well on that, and we're going to be using that for a good amount of time as far as this class goes. So get used to it, and I think it's pretty easy and straightforward. Watching movies, answering questions. Julian Percy is a pretty interesting person. He didn't get a lot of credit for his inventions because of just race and race relations at that time. I thought it was crazy that he wasn't allowed to pursue his doctorates because of his colleagues wouldn't like it. I thought that was pretty stupid. He should have been able to do whatever he wants. So he's credited with pivotal inventions for things like birth control, and he made a fire extinguisher out of a soybean plant. So I thought that was pretty cool. He put some foam that they can use to put out fires. So and over 100 chemical inventions is wild. That's very, very talented. So I thought he was a pretty cool guy. I thought that was really awesome to watch and read. So hopefully you get to learn some more about some other scientists in the future. So what's up next is we're going to do a scavenger hunt on Schoology, which I just put up. All right, so if you go back to the week 1 folder, there should be a assignment that says scavenger hunt on it. I'll show you here in a second. All right, so it says remote learning scavenger hunt. All right, so this is going to be the assignment for today, and hopefully you'll get it done before class is over. It's just remote learning scavenger hunt where you guys will have the opportunity to look through my Schoology page and find some things and just explore and get to know where the important things are. So for example, when you open this up, you should click on my document at the top. So let's see. I don't know if it'll let me do it. So yours is going to look a little different than mine because mine's obviously the teacher one. So you're going to have something that looks like this. In the top, you're going to have a My Document over here. And that's what you're going to click on. When you click on it, you're going to see a web page that looks like this. So everyone will have their own set of instructions. So they'll have their own individual paper. So once you go through this, you'll be able to submit it when you're done. And there should be a submit button up in the top corner. So open this up and you can type right in the document. So your answers will go right underneath each question. All right, so as you go, it'll just ask you, there'll be links in the document that you can click on and it'll take you to different websites if you need to, but it's basically exploring my Schoology page so that you guys can see different things. So, I'm sorry. When you're looking at the document, it should look like something like this. So you should see, like the first question is, did you subscribe to the YouTube channel for this class? Then click yes or no. All right, your answers will go underneath each one. So when you do that, there's gonna be different things like, for example, taking a screenshot. All right, this might be new to some of you guys, or you might not have done it on a computer. If you don't know how, watch this video. So once you do that, you're gonna paste that below the question. So as you go through this, you answer it. When you're done, you hit submit and it'll get sent to me. Okay, if you have any questions, throw them up in the chat. And I'll come back in a few minutes when we're getting close to the end of class and dismiss you guys. So you have some time to work on it right now. So go ahead and get started. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes left in class. I want to tell you guys you've been doing a great job, and this class has gone very smoothly, so I appreciate you and your hard work. Thank you for asking questions in the chat and participating. That really goes a long way. So as you finish this up, I just want to let you guys know that when you submit the document, you can work on it yourself as much as you want, but you have to be on the Schoology page to submit it. So if you're, hold on a second. Mr. Gray had to announce something. So what I'm saying is when you're on Google Docs, do not hit the share button and do not share it with me. You need to submit it on Schoology. So when you click on the assignment on Schoology, you'll have a tab that says My Document. When you click on My Document, there will be a button in the top right corner that says Submit. It's a big white button. That's how you turn it into me. If you don't know how to do it, make sure you go to the how-to section and find the how to submit a document on Schoology. There's a link there, and it's a very good video, so make sure you check that out. So if you are done, then that's all I have for you today, and you are free to go. If you have any questions, stick around and you can post them in the chat. And I will see you guys next week. Remember, we do not have school on Monday.